I'd like to tell you it's all going exceedingly well, but it isn't. Um, where are we? Tuesday. So, as far as I can recall, bearing in mind that Friday was incredibly busy, um, and it's in French. As far as I can recall, nothing's happening this week, and until the electrician comes in and sorts out the wiring. Um, Yesterday, I asked Christoph for the number of the electrician and I text him, and I've had no response. I feel like we're in limbo and that we're being held to ransom. And I can't help laying in bed at night when I'm awake thinking, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Because we're heading towards April, and at the end of April, we must be done. It must be done. We've got people coming to live here, and at the moment, there's no ceilings, there's no furniture down there, there's no kitchen. Um, it's exceedingly worrying. Um, and once we've got over tomorrow, Mark's got his radiology and he's got his rheumatology appointment. Once we've got over that, I'm going to talk to someone, find a French person who is assertive, knowledgeable, and speaks English, who will do some sorting out for me, for us, to work out what's happening, to work out what's happening. Is somebody coming back week? Are they coming back next week? They need to take the bath out now. That's a new thing because we need to move the washing machine. Is that going to happen? I feel like the person in charge of the work that's being done is spinning plates, and I know that that's how it is quite often for builders. But I feel like they're spinning plates, so I don't think they quite understand what's happening when I'm left here whilst you're spinning someone else's plate. Um, it's it. When he spoke to me on Friday, he it sounded quite laissez-faire, and I really don't think they realise how it feels to be left with no lighting in that room, that salon. So when we go through at night to try and get to the stairs, it's like, it's by torchlight. We've got no lighting in there. There's no heat in there. It's just a half demolished room. And I know that when you have building work, it's upside down. I know that. I knew that it would be difficult, but I didn't realise that we'd sit for a week with fuck all happening. And that is really, really not good. And I'm really, as you can tell, I'm really unhappy about it. Um, and there's nothing we can do about it at the moment. I've texted the electrician. He's not got back to me. Mark's got out this afternoon. We have to have a clear day when we can deal with it, and that's not going to be until probably Friday because I have art on Thursday. I need to have a day where there isn't anything else planned. We worked hard on Sunday. We did quite a bit in the house. I certainly did a lot for me, and I was reflecting on where I was 6 years ago. 6 years ago in May, I was diagnosed with polymyalgia rheumatica, and there were days when I didn't get dressed because I had a certain amount of spoons, which is units of energy, and each spoon, you only have a certain amount of spoons each day, and each spoon you use does not get regenerated until the next day. Um, so I would get up and I wouldn't get dressed, and showering was absolutely exhausting. So I'd spend a lot of my time in my pajamas in front of TV or playing on my PlayStation, or just, and all I was able to do during the day was provide meals. I didn't wasn't able to do any housework, all of that. And I was reflecting on that, on the Health Unlocked forum, that 6 years on almost. On Sunday, I got up, I showered, I stripped the bed, and then later on remade it with Mark. He put the vacuum over, I mopped up here, mopped all the floors, put washing on, dried washing, folded washing, um, and made the meal at lunchtime. It just astonishes me that I can now do that Whereas before, I wouldn't have been able to do that. If I'd had a shower, that would have knocked me out for half the day. So I'm really pleased to be in this position health wise than I was 6 years ago. The the new drug regime, the methotrexate injection, is seems to be working really well. My hands most of the time are really comfortable, really comfortable. Um, it's only if perchance I slightly knock this finger and I then have to put my gloves on and 24 hours of pain and discomfort. But if I'm careful, um, they're really good. It's I'm really really pleased about that. My methotrexate injection pen didn't work on Sunday. It wouldn't click, like it just clicks like a biro. It wouldn't click. Luckily, it wasn't the last of my four. I get four a month. Luckily, it was the first, not the last. So I was able to go and get another one and use that. So I've got to take that one back to the pharmacy and get that exchanged. Thank God it's not an EpiPen. That would be awful, wouldn't it? If you've got an EpiPen and you're reliant on that EpiPen and then it doesn't deploy, because that's what happened, it didn't deploy. So that's that. As you can see, I have had a go at my fringe. I have just grown back into my hair, but the fringe was getting really long. I do have a hair appointment um, early next month, which I'm going to cancel because it was too short last time. Not that I could do anything about it, but it was too short and I don't want to do that again. So I'm going to let it grow out now and just keep on top of my fringe. So yeah, that's what I've done. I know it's a mess. Don't tell my hairdresser. I don't care. I often have a go at my fringe. It's not unusual. Mark's knees were not good yesterday. He was struggling, I think, yesterday. So I'm pleased he's got a rheumatology appointment tomorrow. We really need to get those sorted. He is taking ibuprofen, which is helping. But we went to Leclerc yesterday. We went to Bricorama, I think it is in Chamonix. Bought a big sack of grass seed, and I bought 4 packs of wildflower seed. Mixed that into the grass seed, and he's done this. He's seeded over the back there where the microstation is. But so we went in there, and then we walked around Leclerc, and I was moving really quickly. I was yesterday afternoon as well, and I went, look at this, moving really quickly. My hips are working, everything's working apart from when I have to climb the stairs, and then it's agony. So I think he's struggling. So yeah, get him sorted, and then we'll both be sorted for Canada, because I think my stamina and walking has built up this last few weeks where we've been forced into reacting and dealing with stuff and whatever. So in some ways it's nice not to be firefighting. It's nice to be proactive and think, oh, we can do this and we'll do that. But I'd really like to hear people hammering on the fucking ceiling and have stuff happening and have the gates open and vans up the driveway, and it's just not. But Monday the shutters will they begin to fit the shutters, and that's going to take them until Wednesday apparently. So that's going to be lovely. But that doesn't matter as much as the interior. You know, that the interior really matters. I'm going to have to talk to Lisco, the one half of the house sitter pair. I'm going to have to talk to her soon and say to her, this is really worrying me, unless something shifts by the weekend. So that's the update for today. And what's that? 9 minutes. And yeah, it was cold first thing. It went down to 1. I took plants out of the greenhouse yesterday afternoon, feeling like, oh, I can do that. Take them out, water them. And then at 8 o'clock last night, 9 o'clock last night, I said to Mark, I need to go and put those back in the greenhouse because it's going to be 1 in the morning. And it was. It's been like a very cold start to the day, but it's going to warm up. Then it's going to be really warm. It's really confusing, the weather at the moment. So yeah, I'm hoping you've had a nice Tuesday, or you're about to have a nice Tuesday. And those of you that are waking up on the other side of the world, let me know how Wednesday feels. Okay, take care.